I know I've said before on the channel that, oh, this is the nicest e-bike I've tested. Okay, but now, for realsies this time, for real, this e-bike is the nicest I've tested. Incredible pedal assist, plush ride, dope design. Here's why this may be the perfect e-bike for you too. Let's get into it. Actually, before we get into it, if you feel I've deserved it by the end of the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps YouTube notice my videos. If you want to do more to support this channel and keep it afloat, you can support me on Patreon. Tons of goodies like behind the scenes, making of, exclusive content only on Patreon. Thank you so much. All right, so this is the Vanpowers Urbanglide Pro. We have 3 trims, I guess. The Standard, the Pro, and the Ultra. This Pro is the mid-range model, and in it, we have a 500-watt hub motor with a throttle that takes us to a top speed of 20 miles an hour, meaning this is a Class 2 e-bike. A 48-volt LG battery that gives us around 65 miles of range on pedal assist 1, and 37 miles on throttle only, which is a lot. A micro shift 8-speed drivetrain, Kenda 27.5 by 2-inch tires, hydraulic disc brakes, a Zoom seat post suspension. Yes, the seat has a suspension too. A 3.5-inch full color display. This thing weighs in at 70 pounds, so a little bit on the heavier side. And finally, the Pro and the Ultra come with an app to check the status of your bike and track your rides. We'll talk about that in a bit. Now for design. I think it looks great. It looks fantastic. It comes as a step-through frame standard, which I really appreciate because I'm swinging my leg all the way over. It's not cute, you know what I mean? I love this matte gray color. Looks super dope. Everything you touch is high quality. Like everything is metal. There's no unexpected cheap plastic anywhere. We even have a USB port under the screen. Like, come on, that's dope. I always appreciate having headlights and taillights standard. I love the screen design. Like it looks like it's actually from this decade. The graphics and animations are superb. Best e-bike screen I've ever seen so far. Also, I love that we get an actual usable battery gauge, like say a phone. It tells you exactly what percentage you're at. Now in motion, it lives up to its Urbanglide name for sure. I absolutely love the suspension seat. It's like when I discovered auto brake hold in cars, that feature where you come to a stop and the car will hold the brakes for you. Oh, amazing. Ever since I discovered that, I can't go back. And that's the same with the suspension seat. It takes a little while to get used to it because it feels like you're sinking like all the time. But once you get over a few big bumps, you're like, oh yeah, this is the way to go. Now, the pedal assist is the most unique I've ever used, and it's incredible because it doesn't actually assist you sometimes. Let me explain. So any other pedal assist is like a racing game, or you're driving a car in GTA. When you press the accelerator, you're just flooring it, racing to hit the top speed. There isn't really a way to maintain one speed because it's a switch. It's either all on or all off. This is how video games are. This is how e-bikes are as well. That is not what happens in the Urbanglide. When you apply force or accelerate, it will assist and push you along like normal. But if you taper off and just maintain a single speed, the pedal assist will still assist you. It just won't accelerate. It will allow you to maintain any speed you want. It's a new way of riding an e-bike that you kind of have to experience and get used to. But going back to my other e-bikes, it's kind of hard to go back. It's such a bonkers idea. Pedal harder to go faster, and don't if you don't want to. The app is actually useful. You can adjust your settings on your bike and check battery status, track your bike rides via GPS, get stats on those bike rides like distance, speed, how much CO2 you're offsetting by not using fossil fuels. Usually when a device comes with an app, it's usually not that useful. That is not the case here. Now for range should be plenty for most people, around 37 miles at max speed. And because it's so easy to maintain a low speed, it will be really easy to get more than that. One last thing, and it's kind of important. If you are kind of averse to e-bikes in general and they're a little intimidating to you, then this is actually the perfect starter e-bike. It's easy to get on and off of if you need to bail. It's easy to control and maintain one speed so you don't go too fast, unlike most e-bikes. Has a reasonable top speed so it doesn't feel too fast. Still has a throttle to assist you getting started if you have balance issues. It's comfy and it's got a back rack for knickknacks and snacks. Now with such a lovely package, is there anything that can be improved here? Not really a complaint, but a nice to have is I wish it was faster. It hits its 20-mile-an-hour top speed pretty quick, and I wish this was a class 3 e-bike instead. It could easily take you well past 20 miles an hour if it wasn't limited. I guess I've gotten so used to the Traxxas Explorer that I just crave the speed and power. So, is the Vanpowers Urbanglide worth it? Absolutely. My recommendation is to get the Urbanglide Pro that I have. I feel like this is the best bang for the buck. The Ultra, it seems cool, you know, with its mid-drive motor, but there is no throttle on the Ultra, which I feel like is a huge miss. But this one here, the Pro, is kind of the total package here. It lives up to its Urbanglide name, great range, very plush ride, an app that's actually useful, intuitive pedal assist, looks great, beginner friendly, a truly modern e-bike that is easy for anyone to ride. It should definitely be near the top of your shopping list if you're looking for a great, fantastic commuter bike. Highly recommend it to everyone. So, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Don't like it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.